So here we have a beautiful classic tin car, which scale wise I'd say it's roughly about sort of 114 sort of scale. I could be wrong, 116, 114, something like that. It's going to work with, if you've seen my other videos, then you'll know that I'm quite into the RC 114 scale of the trucks and construction and all that lot. And this, wow, this was the first one that I bought of these. And I foolishly, I love the patina that's there, but I wanted to have it shiny to sort of match in with the gold around there. Then I sort of regretted it. Now I'm thinking I will continue. I think I will bring it back up to as clean and as nice as possible. Only because I've got another one that's not the same as this, that I bought a couple of weeks later, actually from the same place, from the same car boot sale, from a different person. So this one, marked out with a JB on the front, which I believe is a Jan Blenken or something like that, Norwegian. It seems to only be missing the screen. The lenses are on the lights. It's got the original sort of, I don't know what you call that. That's what's actually on there, because the next vehicle you'll see is slightly different. So the tyres on this are immaculate. Doors open. This, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Has working steering, albeit very tight, but that all can be adjusted. That's absolutely fine. The stickers are great. A big gap there, but that's something I can sort out. And so I believe these were a kit form, and that's not where I got it from. I got it from another local antiques dealer who was at my local car boot sale, and I just absolutely fell in love with this and wanted to convert it to RC. Then was a bit scared because it is so nice, but I hopefully can do it justice. So what I did, carried on going around the car boot sales a couple of weeks in a row, and found one that was a bit more haggard, is the better way of putting it. So this one, all the tyres were split. They had had repairs done to them. One has still got, I haven't dealt with that repair yet, but they were all, that one was staying on, even though it looks really hanging, but the other ones were falling off. They were just spinning off and they had big splits in them. So I repaired that. This one's different with the Ford badging on the front. It had taken a hefty thwang at some point and sort of bent the fenders, and I've just tried to do a gentle restoration. I have left a lot of the dings because I love that. It sort of shows its age. But I have converted this to RC because I had to. I haven't got the LEDs in that I wanted. I wanted the old school Christmas light sort of type that flicker, but these are newer LEDs, and I've just had to do a crude painting of yellow over them just to take the shine off. The servo at the front, it's a micro servo, and as you will see, it's not centralized, and there's a reason for that. For it to actually work, it had to go as close to possible to the steering rod that goes across. That hole was so close to where the bonnet hole is that I had zero option other than filling in the hole and retapping a new hole, and I wasn't going to do that, so it had to go in that hole, so that's why it's at an angle. It's running on WPL gearing, not original WPL gearing. This is a cheap rear axle that was attached to one of mine that I picked up second hand. I used the front gearbox and the front motor to just simplify it all. It was a couple of days ago that I built this, and I've just done some bench tests with it and stuff just to make sure that it's sort of working. And have I lost the hammer? Oh, the hammer's fallen out, so that'll be there. There we go, there's the hammer. Let's put hammer back into oh, now shall I be comical and what should I call him? I don't know. E.T. Yes, it. Right, we'll put the hammer back into E.T. So these old stickers that are here, I was going to remove these, but it's sort of seeing this whole thing, it just sort of, I thought it was quite nice. They might come off at a later date and some other design go on there, but at the moment, just to think that that prefix that's there, the 0 and then the 4, we added a 1 back in April the 16th 1995. We're talking about over 30 years ago, so those stickers alone are over 30 years old, and they're different on each side. Someone had tried to peel that off at some point, but yeah, let's put some lights on it. Hold on. Right, lights on, and there's the radio gear. A little bit left, a little bit right. ET is doing his thing. Little bit of servo noise, which is a bit irritating, but it moves front, forward and back. Well, I really enjoyed this project. I'm looking forward to doing that one at some point now. And if you're finding it really, really irritating looking at it and going, oh, why is the back end so low? It's a vein. That's why the back end's so low, is because it's loaded. Currently not at the moment, because all I've got in there is the electrics, but there's loads of room to have loads of extra bits in there, and that's the plan at some point, just to have some detail there of different toys and stuff, just for the fun of it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sorry if the purists get upset that this has been used to become functional rather than just a desk ornament. I appreciate desk ornaments, don't get me wrong, but something that does something is far better. My opinion only. Oh, God. Right. Thanks for watching.